How's the first year gone for you?
It's been really good. So my wife Sarah and I have been, married. We've been 10 years. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary this year. So we've been together since we were, 15, 16 years old. So we've known each other a long time. We've got to do a lot. Been married a long time before we had our first kid, and that was good for us. But it was like, is it ever going to happen for us? And we had to try a little bit, not as much as some couples had to try to have a baby, but we're very fortunate. He's healthy, and it's been such a blessing to just see the growth, see the changes every day. And my old job, I changed jobs right during the start of the pandemic, right before it really started going, and I was on the road about 30 weeks a year, and I'm like, I just don't think I could be on the road that much. And I had coworkers who would FaceTime their kids, while they're traveling, and they're like, "Daddy, why aren't you home?"
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's days where I want to be by myself for a little bit, but overall, it's like you leave work and you pick him up from daycare, and he's changed since when you left him that morning. And so I'm very thankful that we have the space that we have and the support that we have. Our parents are phenomenal in terms of helping us out if we ever get into a bind. So it's been the fastest year, I think. I mean, it felt like COVID, right? Everything just slowed down, but it's really, the speed, because you're seeing, the one thing is like, yes, we get older, we change, you can grow a beard out, get gray hair, whatever. It doesn't happen that quickly. But this is really like seeing time happen, right? It's like watching time change every day. So that's been a complete joy to see. But the baby phase just goes by so quickly.
Yeah, I suppose he'll be at a toddler phase, will he now, or almost at toddler phase? Is he walking and running around?
Yeah, so he's walking, jabbering a lot. He's picked up. We've done a lot with some sign language stuff, like, if he's all done eating, or if he wants more, or thank you. So I think that kind of stuff will help as he starts to talk. And that was for my birthday. Sarah got that for me, and we were due for one. We've had an old barbecue for a long time, and so that's been fun to do. More meats and stuff like that. I've got a big 8-pound pork loin we're going to do tomorrow. So that'll feed us for like a week and a half. So, but wow. Yeah.
That's another thing on the list. So expensive over here.
So expensive, but man, does it change how you?
That's what everyone says. Everybody I've seen videos of, and
it's a little overdone. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning to go put a pork butt on the grill or something like that. Like, I have buddies that they're kind of meat snobs when it comes to that. It's like, oh, I smoked this brisket for 14 hours and this and that. I'm like, hey man, like, I can't tell the difference between a 14-hour one and like a 6-hour one. And it's all automated now. You can have it on your phone, or it's just really more about temperature control than anything.
Yeah. It's just a fancy gadgets and gizmos, isn't it? You could get away with an old filing cabinet and smoke it that way in the garden.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the world we live in today, right? It's all about the gear, the coolest, latest stuff. And people, I've bought into that at certain times, but you can find ways to do it way more economical than the way it's done today. That's for sure.
I follow Traeger on Instagram, Traeger UK, and I just mouth watering over every picture they put on.
Yeah,